Okay, so this is the independent study for the Civil 3D, and I just want to get us started by introducing uh, the Canvas. We have a syllabus, and in the modules, you should download the Civil 3D. I did send the verification that you're a student, so if you follow these steps, you'll either get an email from them or you can go into the Autodesk website and create a membership and go to products and services, and I've got that down right here. We do also have Splashtop, which is access to the server. Let me know if you need that, and I can get that over to you if they haven't already sent it to you. So underneath the assignments here, I haven't opened it yet, but I'll show it to you. I was here developing it. Here it is. It's called the Civil 3D Certification with Autodesk tutorial. So we're going to sign into the Autodesk website, and then this is the link right here. And I gave you some steps here to go through. Let me go through those really quick. So using this link, it's going to bring you into this tutorial that helps you to prepare for the professional exam. So this is for you to get an idea and go through the different hands-on tutorials to get ready for the professional exam. So no worries, it's an introduction to these topics. So when you sign in and get started, it will track how far you've gone through the tutorial. So I'll go through this with you, but you're going to download some files. I did also include the zip file down here of the files that they'll have you walk through. So they basically give you all these folders with files that you'll be opening and going through the steps. And they'll sometimes include the finished file in the next tutorial. So if you didn't get a chance to, to understand it 100%, or you didn't finish it all the way, I believe it'll let you go to the next one and see the end result. At the top right, you'll see next unit, so you can kind of go through and watch the videos and step through here until you get, and I outlined it here, but I think I can go back into it because it's already started my process, until you get to the one that's called Points, Parcels, and Surveying Part 1, and you'll start with the introduction to points. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on this and see where it brings me. Yeah, so this is where you're going to go. That link will bring you here. I see I'm already signed in, so at the top right, you'll see your initials. If you're not signed in, you should click on sign in and sign in, either create an account, or if you already have one, pick prepare for the exam, and then it might already say in progress for mine. So that's why I outlined it. I'm going to pick on continue, but over here, because I already started it, it's going to ask you to use the link above the tutorial, okay, and then sign in and get started. You're going to scroll down to module downloads and download that file that has all the tutorials in it, and then click on next. There are videos. There's a 1 minute video, by the way. There's like a 1.5, 2 minute video that is kind of an overview that you'll see, and then once you finish it, it'll say that you've completed that section, and you can pick the next unit to watch that short video and then pick next. And so all of these you're going to bypass by picking next unit, like getting the software, which you already have it. Tips for the exam, we don't need it unless you want to go back and take the exam one day. Exam objectives, course resources, we already got in that download. There's also a pre-test you don't have to take, and where you stand is just to show you, because with the pre-test it'll show you that you possibly just got all of them wrong. But that same test is going to be at the end, and we'll get there. So bypass the pre-test and then finally get to these modules. So once I get there, like I said, I've already signed in. I'm going to go ahead and pick continue. So this is what happens when you sign out and sign back in. It'll tell you you're in progress, and it'll help you to continue right where you started off. But let me go back to this, because there's a course overview. We've already been through it. See, if you scroll down, it'll show you what you finished, and then each one of the modules here that are, each one is about an hour and 5 minutes, 55 minutes. I understand it's going to take you guys a lot longer to go through it. The total thing is supposed to be 12 hours, but I do understand that yours might take a lot longer. But think about how many hours we have, 3 hours a week, and that would be like 36 hours for this class. So I think with the 12-hour tutorials, with the total of 36 hours that we have for the 3 hours each week, we should be good. And all of the information is here, for you. But you don't have to go that way. I can pick continue. It'll bring me right to it. In fact, it did. It brought me right to, where I needed to see a bypass these as well. So I'm going to click on next unit. And oh yeah, so here it is. I didn't know that it would bring me through what I just talked about with you, but I've already completed this unit. But this is the 1-minute video that gives you kind of an introduction to the software. If you continue to pick next unit, see, this is what you're bypassing. Get the software. We already had it. Where tips for the exam objectives, course resources, we already have. You see how I've already completed it. And then where you stand, which is like a result of the pretest. Keep going until you get to this. This module is 1 hour and 10 minutes. And you see when you come down here, it's giving you the zip file right here, but it is also the resources. When I downloaded these files, it gave me a folder that's called points, parcels, and surveying right here. So we should have already the files from that main zip file. Okay, and then as you keep going, make sure you click on next. You'll see the videos. Here they are. Introduction to points. It's a 2.5 or 3 minute video, and then a quick video quiz that you can take on what they just showed you. I believe that it gives you the answers already. Even if you get it wrong, you can go back to get it right, just to kind of get through. And here's a step-by-step guide if you wanted to download the PDF, the print of it, to see the different steps in paper form. But if you pick next, it will go through each one of these in a video. So there are points just like AutoCAD, but there are points that have more information in them. And so watching this video, it'll give you, information about it. And here's a little video quiz, and also the download. That's the paper download. All right. If you continue through it, because I haven't continued these yet, you'll see that those steps are bringing you through the different steps they want you to go through for that module. Okay, well, let's get started with this. We're going to go back to, and see also you can pick course outline right there, and it brings you back to where you need to start, which I need to come back over to here. Oh, I guess it doesn't. I'm still getting used to this tutorial, but at least it gives you where to go. I would go previous unit. I'm only doing this because I went further ahead to show you. Okay, so see how you like it? I think what it'll do is give you the videos to explain and like an introduction to Civil 3D. And if you go through those quizzes and walk through a few of those steps, you'll be able to take a look at Civil 3D and have a good idea of, what it can do and how different it is from AutoCAD. If you look at Civil 3D right here, you'll see that if you're familiar with AutoCAD, it looks like almost identical, except for you can see that the ribbon has a few different tools in it, and you have this palette here that shows you the tool space, it's called, and it has different tabs for the different settings that they're going to walk you through. But some of these, a few of these are going to be similar to AutoCAD, but doesn't it look like AutoCAD? So if you haven't worked with AutoCAD yet, you'll still be able to work with this. But if you're already an AutoCAD, you took the AutoCAD class, you would see there's a draw panel and a modify panel and layers, but used in a little bit different way. All right, then everything is posted, and I'll go ahead and turn this one on, publish it, so that you can get started. Have fun and keep in touch as you walk through this. Give me some feedback. Like I said, we in here I said something about that we used to have. I'll go over to the syllabus. I think that's where I put it. I put in the syllabus and right here that we used to use a book that we went through, but this semester we're going to try out these tutorials. One of your classmates has already gone through some of the modules and seems to like it. So, and it looks like something that will help us to work with it. All right, then. Have fun.